of taking the field. Shador and Shiloh here at Folsom Field.
What's the rules we have in a relationship?
Rule number one, always talk in private if we have a problem with something.
What's up, guys? It's your girl Rivah, and I'm back again with another video. Now, this video is very interesting, okay? Because college football star Travis Hunter, we have every right to be talking about him, especially after he spearheaded the win for his team where they beat Oklahoma 52-0.
Backside pressure, got it away. Picked off at the 30. Travis Hunter, another one.
Okay, like that's all that we should be talking about. Unfortunately, that's not what this conversation is about, because right after Travis Hunter assisted his team in such a great win, all eyes were on his girlfriend, or, you know, his fiance, quote unquote. I'm not sure which one it is. And it ended up taking a turn as to, instead of us, seeing him walk into the arms of his girlfriend and being overly congratulated for all the things that he did, it was a sneak into the things that she has going on, or their relationship issues. I'm not sure. I'm going to go ahead and play the clip just in case you guys don't know what I'm talking about. And then I'll give you guys my thoughts, my opinions, my feelings about this entire situation after.
Coach Prime will certainly have an incredible last memory of taking the field with his sons, Shador and Shiloh, here at Folsom Field.
Now, let me tell you guys my personal opinion before we get into all the reasons why she should have been congratulating this man. You see, this is why I say that every woman is not meant to be in a relationship with every man, right? There are some women who are meant to just deal with people in certain regards or in certain spaces. But this young man, okay, he was out there fighting for his life on the field. And we have him trying to go to his woman to share that space with her. Right? He could have easily walked over to somebody else. He could have easily tried to find his mom or somebody else in the crowd. He could have went anywhere. But he decided to share this special, moment with his girlfriend or potential wife-to-be. And instead of her just standing there and whatever issue she had, they talk about it later, she wanted to make the moment entirely about herself.
See? He's getting salt off his face. My face is burnt. I don't know if y'all can tell. But we're about to go. I just changed. We're about to go out to the pink party. Just waiting on Travis. But yeah. Well, I'll take videos there. The party was a fail, so we're gonna go to dinner instead. But yeah, we're gonna go eat. I'll probably show y'all our food. And then we'll update y'all when I get my food.
And I hate to say it, but this goes to show what a lot of men go through. A lot of women do stuff like this. A man, whether he's a performer or whatever the case is, they can't wait to pop his balloon and deflate all the happiness out of him so that he can be focused on her. All attention is on her and all eyes are on her. How is it, okay? You are in the stands supposed to be supporting your man, and you have, again, he should be in the tabloids. He should be all over social media because of how amazing he played in the game. But nobody's talking about that because everybody is only talking about you.
Ask me how I'm doing. Yes, living every.
An incredible last memory of taking the field with.
How humiliating is that? He comes there, again, for you to console him, for you to congratulate him, for y'all to be cheering together. Any discrepancies or differences that you had, you need to have that conversation at a different moment in time. There is literally time and place for everything. This was not your moment. And I got to be honest. It don't matter what the problem was. It don't matter if she wasn't feeling good. It don't matter if she had an attitude. But it don't matter if she had a stomach ache. I'm going to be honest. None of that matters. The only thing that was supposed to matter at this moment in time was him hugging on you, him kissing you, and not you pushing him away or turning your face away because of whatever it is that you had going on. I got to be really honest with you. You know, if this was my child, if this was my son, I'd be like, honey, you need to start looking the other way.
Baby, you go. Rule number one.
Rule number one,
What's the rules we have in a relationship?
rule number one, always talk in private if we have a problem with something.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's my only rule.
No, it's not. That's not your only rule. I'm taking off my makeup. No, that's not our only rule. Second rule is we don't hug people of the opposite gender.
And we don't greet people with the opposite gender.
No,
like,
it's not that.
If it's like a say for instance, it's a waiter that's a female, Liana talks to her. But if it's a dude, if it's a male that's a waiter,
he talks to them. That is true.
Yeah.
But it's only if like they're rude.
Yeah.
It's not like so like if a woman were to come up to Travis and only speak to Travis and ignore me, then it's like disrespectful. Yeah. If they come and they speak to him first and then they speak to me, like it's fine. But like we don't play that. Okay, I'm only talking to him. I'm not talking to her. Vice versa. Oh, he's only talking to me. He's not talking to him. That's a rule in our relationship. You can go next, baby.
Okay.
No, that was yours or mine?
That was yours. Rule number 3: no B word.
Well, don't call each other out our name. Period.
Yeah. Yeah.
We don't call each other out of our name.
Just a rule, guy.
Yeah, it is a rule.
Okay.
My turn.
Yeah.
The third. Are you third or fourth?
We okay.
The fourth rule is we don't be alone with nobody of the opposite gender. Like I learned this from my pastor a long time ago. My pastor was married and he always said, even if he had like a girl, stop making that face.
Right.
If he like would have a female in the church or he didn't like or anything like needed a prayer or something, he'd pray with the door. He'd pray with the door open or like he doesn't subject himself to being alone with a female. So we don't subject ourselves to being alone with anybody of the opposite sex. So that's a rule. He doesn't be alone with any female in any room unless like the door's open or something. And I, vice versa. I don't subject myself to being alone with a male. Okay, my next rule. We have each other's passwords to everything. We don't like hide. Even if we don't like get on it, we know each other's passwords. Like to literally everything.
I don't know every password. I'll be forgetting.
You're lying. You have it in your phone.
And I hate to say it too, you know, but this is the reason why a lot of people who have the argument, oh, you know, these men, we were holding them down and we were supporting them all the way through. And then, you know, as soon as they got to whatever they wanted to get to, then, you know, they get at somebody else and somebody new. This is the reasons why. Because I have to be honest, there's just some women who just know how to act. Okay? And not act. Right? They know how to fall in line. They know how to play their role. They know when to take a back seat. They know when to chill. They know when to make the moment entirely about their spouse because of the space that he's in. They know how to do those things. They know how to move accordingly. And yes, these two are younger, right? They're probably in their early 20s. They're a lot younger or whatever the case is. And so maturity is a factor in this situation. However, there's some women who just get it.
The number one thing you can do for your man is believe in him.
Life is good though. I want y'all to see.
They just understand that, okay, we need to focus on you. It don't matter what the situation is. There's not going to be a time that I'm going to deflect or take, anything off of you. I'm going to go ahead and give you that space. And again, there's time and space. We can talk about it any other time. There was even a clip within this video that people took pictures. And in the pictures, it was him clearly trying to explain something. Like, no, baby, I wasn't even doing that. I was just like, he was clearly trying to explain himself. And in this moment, he shouldn't have had to explain nothing. He shouldn't have had to. And again, I know some people, oh, well, you don't know. It doesn't matter what the situation is. You have to be able to compartmentalize. You have to be able to understand, like, okay, let me step back. Let me reevaluate the situation. Let me read the room. And then let me, move or act accordingly. Maybe we can have this conversation at a different time. Him coming off on that high, it should have stayed that way, and it should only have been about him. It should not have been about anything else. And again, as I said before, he is the one who spearheaded the win. He had so many touchdowns. He so many times where he caught the ball over 116 yards. Like, he was really in his bag during the game.
I think Travis clinched the Heisman with his performance. I think he made a lot of people aware of how ignorant it was with the Thorpe. His performance today, he had 3 touchdowns, 100 yards, and an interception.
But instead of people just being able to look at him as a great player, instead of people having eyes on him on what he did, there's conversation about you.
I understand that Travis came out, put up some mad numbers this last game, did his thing, possibly sealed the Heisman, and has a little moment on the sidelines or whatever, dealing with possibly cheerleaders, whoever, right? Goes back, talking to this girl. The next thing you know, she's in a mood. She's in an attitude.
I don't know how many of you guys saw this video. It's Travis Hunter. It's after the game. He is walking off the field and he's trying to get a kiss here. He's trying to kiss his girl.
Apparently something happened that appeared as if she was upset following the game before his interview. And this has sparked a whole bunch of conversations online.
And I did see where they were on social media and they tried to save face, or him trying to, quote unquote, defend her, or whatever the case is.
Since y'all think we beef at a game.
If this was my child, I'd be like, honey, no, absolutely not. This is why you need to focus on your career, because the girls will come. Because ain't no way you're supposed to have any kind of other stress or any kind of other thoughts on your mind, with this young woman while you're a young man in this, once in a lifetime moment in your life. Not going to happen. And I also want to put it out there that, again, regardless of whatever the situation was or not, these are the signs that young men need to look for. Men in general, right? You need to count if you have something going on for you and it always ends up going back to being about her. That's a red flag. That's not somebody who is supportive of you. That's not somebody who knows their role. That is a clear distinction of somebody who is in competition with you. Every moment you have, they want it to be their moment. All the eyes that are on you, they want those eyes on them.
Certainly have an incredible last.
See, he's getting salt off his face. My face is burnt. I don't know if y'all can tell.
Even if he had like a girl, stop making that face.
I know they're young. Again, maybe she will learn from this moment and realize her mistake. I'm not sure about it, but this looks like a red flag. Okay, this looks like it's not necessarily a good symbol of whatever it is that they got going on. Maybe, again, signs of immaturity, and hopefully he understands that situation sooner than later. Or hopefully she fixes it and works it out sooner than later, because this is not a good look at all. This goes to show how many women will be in situations to make every situation, or how women really think the world revolves around them, and will make any situation about themselves. Even a win, 52-0, will make that about themselves. Focus on me. Look at me. I'd like to know what you guys think about this in the comment section down below. I'd love to hear you guys' thoughts on this entire conversation. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you guys in the next one. Love you.